Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beginning of the summer game events for 2024.
Ooh.
Sony likes to be first out. We got everyone here. We got Chris. We've got Dr. Aggro.
Summer!
We've got Bob.
Hey.
It's, Aggro, now that we've transparencied the overlay in front of you, you seem even more like a figure coming out of darkness anytime you talk.
It's going to shank me with that PS5 controller.
No, it's true. You're lucky it's not the boomerang from the PS3. That's the only way it could get worse. We have many exciting events today, like the State of Play, an event Marvelous scheduled on top of the State of Play.
Brilliant.
I think it probably went the opposite way, but they should have moved. It's online. You could move it.
I'm going to say the same thing I said to Bob. We aren't in the game industry, and we wouldn't have made that mistake.
Yeah, we knew that it was going to be in May. Like, just don't do it in May.
Yeah, no, literally, you could see that shit from space. Don't put in the last 2 weeks of May on a Thursday! You know that's going to happen!
If you had even a week, they had a week. I don't think, actually, they didn't have a week. They had like 3 days. But I'd been like, it's now an hour later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not hard.
And if it's not pre-recorded, you fucked up.
So, Bob, what are your expectations?
There is a slight chance every Street Fighter 5 or 6 Season 2 character gets announced here.
Ooh.
That is true. They do like to do that now.
And that'd be neat. I have a Gamer Premonition I was going to use, but it's like, well, there's Sony events now before.
Yeah.
So they could show PlayStation Home, and you get they show the Lair trophy in the home like they showed before, and they announced Lair retamed. Oh, shit!
Shit. So that would be enough to convince me they're doomed.
Yes, it would.
It would also be enough to convince me there really is a psychic connection between what we say in this room and what reality becomes, because Bob and I were like, okay, we have a couple choices for Friday stream. One of them's Lair. So, Bob, what I'm trying to say is if you want PlayStation Home to come back, you have to say, let's do it, Dan. Let's stream Lair tomorrow.
I don't even want either of these things.
Yeah, how about you stream something that isn't terrible? It's been so bad for so long.
What are you talking about? I played Super Mario 64 co-op with Gamma Chris yesterday.
And last week, I only played Stellar Blade.
For so long.
Yeah, Bob played Stellar Blade.
You had to look at Hellblade 2.
About the Commodore 64.
God.
Oh,
we got the countdown from them.
Oh, no, and it's only 1 minute.
Wow, and it's real tiny and weird.
Okay, here's our tiny weird sync. Good luck, internet co-hosts.
We believe in you.
If it's impossible
we seem to be synced up.
Okay.
Man, what a weird look. I'm glad that it looks different, though, I'm excited that this doesn't look like the last few of them they've done.
I'm excited for... I bought a Quest 3 earlier, so the PSVR 2 thing's going to happen today and already orderable.
Uh-huh.
Because I bought it an hour ago off of eBay.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for the new Astro Bot game, which is non-VR.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for Housemarque to be like, we are making things, don't worry. And then I will worry more.
Right. If they don't have something to announce, that's scary.
Go fuck yourself.
What?
Yeah. Nest that shit.
Come on.
The double countdown.
Was the first one a YouTube countdown? Is that
No, I don't think.
No,
Maybe it was.
I don't
Maybe it
think
was.
so.
Maybe that's a new YouTube
It might
countdown.
be,
They do
'cause
occasionally invent new ones.
It had literally no
PlayStation branding.
iconography.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, okay, this is again new looking art.
Yeah.
For the record, my only Sony premonition was their schedule fucks us, and, well, here we are.
All footage captured on PS5.
Thank you.
Set it free.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, head of products.
Have we
at
ever seen this
PlayStation
guy
Studios
before?
No.
No.
PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings
Oh,
together
we're actually gonna see what
some of the most
Firewalk's doing?
talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yep.
They're revealing gameplay.
It's
They're
happening.
announcing their new game.
on PS5.
You're right.
Yeah, they
First,
probably should have just
here's
canceled
an
this shit.
extended
Sorry,
vignette
guys.
introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord.
You know what,
guides.
Chris?
Cool character.
Here's what we need you to not do. If you hate on this game too much, it will somehow be another Helldivers. Because people clipped you hating on Helldivers from the Game Awards.
I'm gonna defend myself with I thought that would be 70.
Dude,
if I had known it would be 40, I'd had a very different opinion.
I thought that game was going to be 30 frames per second because there is no other reason to cut nothing but trailers of 30 frames per second. Okay.
This looks.
All right.
I was really hoping that was
Something
a big person, but no.
Okay, we got a Guardians
Guardians
of the Galaxy thing
coded.
going on.
Yeah.
Guys, aren't you making a multiplayer game? What do you mean a few months earlier?
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous creative
Maybe
decision
it's
made after
closer to
years.
Destiny than most of the rest of these. Maybe there's a story.
Maybe it's Overwatch.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not
probably
to
is
die.
Overwatch.
Besides, it
It
worked,
probably
didn't it?
is.
How much
Or
longer do
maybe
you have
it's
to
like
2 more
a
minutes.
PvE thing where you pick classes like Deep Rock Galactic or
That
something
big
like
guy
that.
looks like he's from Paragon.
Yeah, he looks
I've
like
also
Winston.
been struggling with that, yeah.
Winston went into the Epic Game Store and got converted to a Paragon character.
That was not the
Why
plan.
did you show that first teaser at all?
So, chat, they're announcing Prey before it
Right?
became Prey
I know.
2018 or whatever as an Overwatch.
I think we just call Prey 2.
Yeah.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
I like some of these costumes.
Yeah, this is really good visual design. The outfits are really, really good. They're like 70s future.
They do make me
It
think of
reminds-
off-brand Star Wars.
Yeah.
It makes me think of the prequels specifically, which had really good visual design for all their other flaws.
Do you think by the end of this, someone says something is wizard?
Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
He's Crystal Winston.
Well played.
Seems normal.
Which means he's a diamondback gorilla.
God. Ah, no.
Oh, get him, Gambit.
Hell yeah. No, this is really neat design.
Still mad at me?
So they're making Payday with Fair Games and Space Payday. Could somebody at Sony have looked at these projects?
This has better
And
not be
maybe
Space
This
Payday.
will not be, if this is Space Payday, I'm
They're
gonna feel so
talking
put
about how
off.
they were doing a heist.
Yeah. We better get gameplay right after this.
Yeah, this is the
I
way.
think they said they-
Yeah,
they
he said
we
there's
were gonna
gameplay.
Good.
We were gonna get gameplay.
This is an extended character vignette.
Which is cool. Like, it's neat to get to see the visual design of the universe and everything.
Again, all I can think of is why'd you show that first trailer with the sandwich?
Yeah, no, that was absurd.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Oh no.
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
Diamond Man looks so much like something from a DC movie or show.
Look, there they are.
I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I sent everyone their cut.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
do
there
you,
was a sandwich for a second.
Carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever.
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less scaffolding.
No scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise.
Man, they really did just make a Guardian.
Yeah. This is so overtly Guardians coded, which now makes the logo make sense. That's what they're going for. Okay. Yo, I play video games though. Do you have something for me?
Shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the
Yo, that's so Destiny looking. Holy fuck.
It is really Destiny looking, but it's Destiny if it was Overwatch.
As free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews.
No,
Okay, there's
5v5.
The gameplay of Concord.
Wow, it is space. It's Overwatch.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
The fucking visuals of this are nuts.
We don't take it for granted.
I wonder why video games aren't sustainable.
Yeah, I can't wait for this to be a $70 game, and then they wonder why it didn't take off.
Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of
I'm sure this can peel a lot of people off Valorant.
That's the same grenade that Destiny has.
Yeah, no, this is very, like, even the way it moves.
Yeah, why is...
They're like, well, we can't sue ourselves and we own Bungie.
They probably had Bungie come in and give them advice on game feel.
Why not?
God, this looks expensive.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Excessively so.
You won't survive on your own.
Okay, now show me how it looks running on a PC from 6 years ago.
Finally, to battle.
Don't call any character Star Child. I have a very negative reaction to that name because of Mass Effect.
Oh,
risk
God.
our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way. Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
I do wonder what the monetization of this will be. It looks far too expensive to be less than 70, but it could be free.
Face any enemy.
It's really crazy looking at this and going, wow, if this was like a normal story game, I would be so excited right now.
Yeah,
but I'm
but
just
it's Overwatch,
filled with
so-
questions about...
Right? Like if this was just, oh yeah, a cool multiplayer mode for our game.
Right. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm here day one. This looks beautiful. It looks cool. The shooting
Once
seems
again-
like it's so directly
Once
Bungie
again,
coded.
I'm just going to point out that Sony themselves have metrics showing that single-player offline games have significantly more hours per month than online ones, and also not even half of their user base has PS Plus.
Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation.
This is all
That's what
well
we
and
can get out of
good,
the way
but
and
I
let
need to
players
know
find
who's
their
gay.
own. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct
We need to
combat.
save that for when something bad
That
happens at
can persist
Sony.
throughout the full game, whether that's multiple rounds of a mode,
House Mark
or
is shut
multiple
down,
respawns across a
but
match.
guess who's gay?
Pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies.
The robot.
Coordinated
I
teams
thought
can
the
set up
robot
a plan
was
ahead,
non-binary, though.
where and
It
what
is.
happens,
But if it's non-binary, how do you know it's gay? Sony's PR sweating. It's the fucking taking the Blade Runner test.
I mean, it's a robot. I figure by definition it was binary.
Personality,
But,
skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew.
This is a lot of characters. Yeah, they're doing an Overwatch.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't make that many
welcomed
fucking
to a
characters.
new
and then just go,
cinematic
"Oh,
vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters.
Oh,
off
they're
the
going to
job.
have actual
They will
story
feature
scenes, so they're going to
ongoing
try and
narrative
floss
arcs
on
that grow the
Overwatch.
characters'
Right?
stories
It's like,
and
hey, this is that thing
relationships
Overwatch should have done when it
on the
launched.
broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by
Cool.
Concord's
And
global launch
it's both, as
on
expected
Wow,
for
it's
our
on
games.
August.
Oh,
Okay, tell us what price. Tell us if
Right?
it's free or not.
Yeah, that's really important. Like, is this a $40 game? That's probably ideal.
Yeah,
That
$40
would- if
worked
it's
out well for you guys. Maybe do
Pre-order,
that again.
so it is not free. So
You
we'll
know-
know in 1 week how much this costs.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
say again, $40 worked great for you, Sony.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
Helldivers
it's
sold
40,
really
it has
well.
shot. If it's 70, they're doomed.
please have learned anything.
Oh, PC version. Okay.
Why would?
Why is? Yeah, I feel
Why
like we
do
don't
we
need
care?
that section
What?
at this for that. Just
Right?
like, hey, it's coming.
You seem like a calm.
Oh yeah, can you chat down there? And then, now that
Oh
we're
yeah,
doing,
sure, yeah. Now that
nothing
we're
interesting.
Hey guys, you excited for that thing you played years ago?
Yeah, now I can mod Kratos to be nude.
I don't really want war.
Now the game is really out.
Honestly, with the way people react to him, that wouldn't really change the context much.
No, not really.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
But like Thor also has to be nude. Just two dudes out in nature, kicking the shit out of each other.
Oh, DLS3. Oh, I'm so
Well,
excited.
you
for
can
it to
generate
look like
so many
Mud.
frames.
Yeah, to consider.
Ooh.
We have guests! They're too fast! Look out!
Yeah, I fucking hope.
Right?
Fate only binds you if you let it.
Includes the game.
Necessary.
Really?
Holy shit.
Because it is written.
Awoo.
That was very cool, but it is funny that you could swap back and forth in game using that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it looks like they're shooting for about a 2-year delay on these PC versions for single player games.
Right. Oh.
Lost Soul
Oh.
aside?
Ghost?
I don't
No.
No, that
so?
looks slightly
No.
different.
Soldiers and officials alike.
Wait, Dynasty Warriors?
Oppress the people.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Oh my god!
Wow, it looks really nice. Though.
This is
Dynasty
nuts!
Warriors.
Oh.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land.
Holy shit.
Men are powerless.
Also, it's in English. It's not subtitled.
Oh
That's
my
true.
god. Look at how many fucking people there are. Yes!
This is
Oh, this is hype as shit.
yeah, this is an insane amount of people.
I
Jesus.
love
Man,
this.
a new game for IGN to give a 5.
You know, I didn't show up today expecting to be fed
Right?
by hand directly into my mouth, but here we are.
I'm really worried because some of those moves look like they did 9. And I'm like, no, please.
Oh, it's create a character. Or
Weird.
store.
Origins.
What in
What?
the world? And it's.
It's PS.
Wow. Infold.
Oh, is this that game that was Infinity Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they changed the name. How
I
many
think that's the
gameplay?
studio.
How many gameplay paradigms will we get today?
It's never easy. So, are you ready for it?
We're heading into the Mario Odyssey song.
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
This is going to be on one of our Game of the Years the year it comes out. It's so fuck. This isn't okay. It now looks more real than it did the last time.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Still,
Yeah,
we're gonna see-
Clank sections.
Duke Dokev show up again at one of these.
man, Pal World was real, so I guess we have to. Okay, I guess everything's in this game.
Yeah.
Sony's brain is broken as this is the best-selling PS5 game the year it comes out.
I feel like how good Stellar Blade is doing is going to get us a lot more of these Korean and Chinese collaboration.
Like,
I just want to play the game where you can spin and take pictures.
I'm
Done!
confused. Is this woke?
Is it you who pursues
Test in
infinity?
quarter 3.
Or is infinity awaiting you?
Holy shit!
what?
It's just a firekeeper. What the fuck?
Is this another game from them? Because it showed the Infold. Oh, is this that Phantom Blade Zero game? Okay, they did show another. Okay, they showed another studio.
The towering shadows.
It doesn't look like that one. I think this is another one of those Chinese games, though.
Man, I can't wait for Black Myth Wukong to come out so we know if any of these are real.
It came were inferior shades.
Dope.
Okay.
You have to bear the consequences
Oh,
of such
got a pavilion for a head.
Yeah.
Wait, you actually play with the child on your back?
Mortality.
It's a Kenpachi simulator.
Yes.
God, I'd be really down for an action game where you're just as unstoppably dominant as Kenpachi.
Let me tell you about Dynasty Warriors.
There is no parry button.
Like, if I didn't see the other studio name, you could tell me this was Shadow of the Erd Tree, and I'd believe you.
Right.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara.
Damn.
Video games.
Okay.
Yeah. New video games. Thank God.
Ooh, it's VR. Time to go to sleep.
Isn't Skydance Amy Hennig?
Is it? I just thought it was the studio that did like films.
Yeah, maybe you're right. What the fuck is the name of Hennig's studio?
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
No, the curse of VR trailers is very real.
Yeah.
There is no hope.
This curse is too strong for you, traveler. Oh, that's good.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Among Us.
God damn it.
Sony, I hope you're trying because this trailer determines whether or not I buy a PSVR 2.
That's true. It's on sale for all of 2 weeks. This is the only way you can tell things are VR when you're doing this.
Right. Okay, punching the wall open pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Punching that guy open was pretty good too.
All I really need to get a PSVR 2 is just one game where it's like, no, you don't have weapons, you just beat their ass.
Good Lord, that thing's hideous.
But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Holy shit! The front of his face off.
I'm getting some real dark Messiah.
Yes.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I always heard that Walking Dead game was good. Now they're actually making a game that looks cool, though.
Right, that isn't The Walking Dead.
Right.
That looked really sick. Oh shit, even more. 20th century. Is this an Alien game?
Maybe, or Predator. Or both. I bet it's both.
Oh yeah.
Just aliens, I bet.
I mean, it could still be both.
It
could be Alien versus Predator versus Marine.
It could.
So, Aggro, you playing this game? You seem to be coming around on horror games. I'm sure VR horror games aren't.
Yeah, okay. I feel like this was announced earlier.
Is it now? Oh, thank God. Motherfuckers. I'm so tired of Sony State of Plays being like, the game's out. Speaking of which, I wonder if they at all talk about Sushi Ben here.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
Marathon.
Counter-Strike 2?
Oh, the Marvel
Oh, the Marvel one.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot that was real.
Right?
Yeah.
I got it mixed up with the Star Wars one that's already come out and died.
Right.
I missed that.
Yeah, it only came to Switch and phones.
All realities converge here. Destiny awaits.
Missed opportunity to not make the villain of this Mojo. Mojo being the big blob guy from X-Men who runs the Death Game reality show.
Oh, okay. I was like Mojo Jojo. Man, maybe we shouldn't have had this in the same thing you announced Concord in.
Yeah, are you fucking stupid, Sony?
Hey, you know, this is Marvel characters, so I'm intrinsically more interested, right?
That hasn't been true for anyone.
Spider-Man's on screen.
And this is way, way more Overwatch than Destiny.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's third-person Overwatch, and I guess that's kind of neat. And it has destructible environments.
I don't really like Beard Magneto.
Well, he needed to look like Reinhardt.
That does. I still can't believe this.
The fuck is that?
Oh, that's Galacta, Galactus' daughter from a Adam Warren comic from like a decade ago.
The Scarlet Spider exclusive for PS5.
Just ruin one of the best looking costumes in human history. Just ruin it. Just make it look nothing like the original. Thanks. I appreciate that actually.
I am
Man,
the
if you're
big
in an
fish.
action game set in the Three Kingdoms era or ambiguously mythical China, the next couple years are going to be real good for you. This looks sick.
Yeah, it does.
It does. They look really sick.
It's a tall ass ninja.
Sounds we could use a flash step here.
I was like fucking 9 foot tall dad beating me for coming home late. I don't. What is this dude so big? So Crouching Tiger, huh?
Yeah.
Man, you can't show me the knife umbrella in the bamboo forest. Now I gotta buy it.
No, okay, so that one's a million years away.
Right.
China continues to not be real.
Hello, friends and fans. I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual
Oh, is this the Until Dawn guys?
Yeah, this is the remake, isn't it?
Oh, nice one.
Oh, right. God damn it.
Why? I was like, this isn't even a new one. It's just literally Until Dawn, isn't it?
Yeah, because they announced that remake, and then they didn't push it that hard. I don't know why this is so dark.
That game was always really dark.
Just going out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
Mike, Emily?
Do you think they changed the character models to look different enough from the celebrities they were originally so they didn't have to pay the celebrities? Because the one you just saw was supposed to be Hayden Panettiere.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one's supposed to be that guy, Rami Malek? I don't remember.
I'm not familiar enough with
any celebrities.
The celebrities or what they looked like in the original game.
Because these look different from the Rami Malek. Thank you, chat. Everything's so fucking dark that I'm like staring and I'm like, obviously this is the TV's fault though. We should get a bright TV.
Man, talk about a game you just shouldn't even bother advertising.
Talk about a game that you shouldn't remake only 7 years later and then advertise, because whatever, Until Dawn was fine, people liked it.
Yeah, no, if you're making Until Dawn 2, great.
Right,
don't remake the first one.
Absolutely.
That's not out yet?
What year is it?
Was once
Hey gamer, do you love Diablo but don't think it's esoteric enough and you don't get called enough slurs playing it? We have a game for you.
League of Legends?
We have another game for you.
The Count's men, once our protectors, have turned up.
I mean, Diablo 4 screwed things up enough more for that. I'm sure that dissuaded enough extra people to be like, okay, yeah, switching the path of Exile.
That's okay, because Game Pass is going to bring in new people.
Uh-huh.
So is this is a really ignorant question. I have no problem with saying it. Is Path of Exile 1 or 2 on console at all already?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
But I need not do it alone.
And 2, I don't think is out at all.
Yeah, people are saying yeah. Okay. So then that makes this a
Yeah,
really
Path
low
of Exile
impact
1
review.
was on this. I don't know if 2
PS4.
was.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like one's on PS4 and 2. We're being wowed by it right now. Crossplay.
Oh, Path of Exile 2 isn't out yet.
Okay.
So this is more of a big deal.
Is it in early access?
I don't know.
Okay. It looks fancy. It looks neat.
Oh, I remember that thing.
Yeah. It's your bud. Flesh shield icon. That screams. Chat, just let us know whenever Microsoft tweets what of the games that were here they also have. So please come on over to
Silent
Xbox.
Hill 2.
Yeah, those eyebrows. I was like, whoa.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah, his face is real different from that first trailer.
It is.
I heard that was the case.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
Nod went.
That's that white man confidence.
Yes.
I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
The nurses, please, James, they're too sexy. You can't. James smiling. What will they do to me?
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
That's weird.
Please.
That monster being in a room that isn't just a tiny room is in fact a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Because it should have been the whole
October 8th.
room with the pistons. Wow, we should do
Half hour
that.
later isn't
Capcom announced this next
immediately.
game last December, offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise.
Last December?
Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh, cool.
Oh, right.
Oh, I heard this might happen.
Always a good thing to sail on sand.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get
What's
things
with
set
the
up and ready to
Gyaru?
go. And
Great.
then we can get started.
Yes.
This is gonna be great.
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Oh, there's like a story again, like in World.
I would hope it's the next big one.
I know. Look, I played a little bit of Rise.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karachnoth herd this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Wonder if they're gonna try to get this on the Switch too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks expensive, considering that next-gen games across the board don't seem to be doing as good as the publishers want.
Right.
Like next-gen exclusive ones. I do wonder. Like, I wonder if they're not in like panic mode, being like, squash it down so it can fit on that.
Right, maybe it'll be the reverse of Rise, where it takes it a year to kind of get it low enough fidelity to go to the Switch too.
Yeah, because what this looks like is not something I could expect to run on the Switch 2 easily at all.
Right.
It looks too high end for that. But you know, with enough work. Maybe. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Is this 60?
This trailer seems to be 30. We're having a frame pacing issue with our fucking playback here. I don't know what's up with that.
Man, if this
What
reality
the
means they have
fuck?
to go back to 30, that
I think that guy's sword just turned into a gun.
it did kind of look like that, didn't it?
Like some sort of gun blade?
Man, if like 3 things this size are squaring up on you in Monster Hunter, that you fucked up.
Right? Unless this is a very different game.
Okay, I think I saw Switch X.
Edgar, in what world would there not be a Switch X?
Man, I don't know. Shit happens.
Oh shit, this one's about Rayquaza. He's pissed off again.
When isn't he?
That's a good question. I'm going to see if swapping the resolution real quick fixes this.
I'm not saying I think I couldn't take Rayquaza with a Monster Hunter loadout.
We got mildly delayed on our end, so go ahead and check your syncs again. Check your syncs again. Oh, hey.
Nice.
What is this Star
And then
Wars
Spike
audio
finds them, and it's actually a safe escape game.
Please.
That would be so good. I don't think that's what's happening here today.
If this is just Playroom with like a bigger scope, then sure. Like instant buy.
Yeah, no, that game is fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, it's 10 out of 10. I would love more 10 out of 10. Thank you. Yes. Hell yes.
Okay, that seems to be what this is.
Right.
Hey, it is okay. Team Asobi, it is very important to include the racing again, the time attack again.
Right.
It's true.
And to send Dan notifications at 4 a.m. when I beat his time on a level.
Dan, I don't know how to tell you this, but since that Astro Bot game came out, you got fat as hell. Yeah, I can't play VR because it keeps getting interrupted by notifications that people are beating my time. Oh my god!
Oh, you are Nathan Drake.
That's Nathan! Oh my god!
I was wondering if they're going to have these again.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, it's a dismantled PS5.
Sucking your own dick a little bit here, but
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is awesome, dude. This is literally what I wanted when I finished that last game.
Right? I can't fucking wait.
man, some of this looks really good.
Yeah,
like the visual design. Like we're getting into actual Nintendo quality here.
Yeah, with the announcement of this, I finally have one game I can actually genuinely look forward to playing for fun on a PS5 Pro. One. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
They even got the move pistol.
Right, it was like you drive with the move pistol.
Please at least have a window.
Please be this year. Oh, hey, Spike. Yeah!
Oh,
Video
Sony has a game this year.
Well, that single-handedly improved Sony's favor in my estimation.
Right. Blog for more on the games
That
you just
helped
saw,
a fucking
as well
lot.
as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th with deals on PlayStation
We call it
Store,
our,
free
we
new
have
content
appropriately
coming to
priced our
PlayStation Plus,
various
and
things
much
except
more.
for PlayStation Plus for 2 weeks out of the entire year. Wow, they lowered the price of the PS5 for 2 weeks by $50, 3.5 years into it being out.
Right?
Wow.
Man, that was the end. Okay. I
That's
feel
a
like it
pretty
would be
good
a lot
ender.
stronger if it was not with an ad for their deals.
Yeah.
You think that was a little weird?
Yeah. And also we didn't, like, neither of the new CEOs came out. Neither of them, which is just strange.
They're like, people must not talk to Herman Holst. We cannot have a situation where Herman Holst talks to anyone. Well, I guess that's it. So we need to do both polling the chat and ourselves on what we thought about this event, because it is the beginning of the summer game event, so we have to review these. Let me get that in for 1 second. We can go ahead and start with Dr. Aggro, though. What letter grade would you give?
I crammed this whole thing into... I mean, this is what they did instead of... this is their June thing. They did it in May, but this is their June thing. Unless they're like, oh, we're doing a showcase at the end of June, which would make them bad. Didn't they do that shit last year? Bookend the whole summer?
I swear they did do a double event.
I feel like it was more like August or September, though, for the second event.
It'd probably be closer to Gamescom.
Yeah, okay, that was outside the range of. But still, like this was, if we're judging this as this is their big summer event, I mean, like we ended strong. We had some good trailers. We had a lot of a couple of projects that are clearly other games that already exist. Without going back and watching it again, just the vibes, I don't know, B-.
Bob.
Yeah. I was also kind of leaning towards a B-, but it might be a C+. Like, Dynasty Warriors was there. It's really cool.
Incredible.
Astro Bot was a good ender.
We had a nice, big, long Monster Hunter.
Yeah, and that looked real solid.
I mean, it looks fine. It's just like, I'm very neutral on Monster Hunter. Like, I don't dislike it, but I'm also not hyped for it.
Right.
And then we had all those different Chinese Korean games, which was cool, but I don't feel like I got a solid frame for when they're coming. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a C+. I'm gonna C+.
Chris Wolfhard.
This isn't good enough for a summer show. Like, they had like 4 things that were out this year, and one of them was a remake of Until Dawn.
Did that have a date?
I don't know if that had a date.
Yeah, I don't think that had a date.
Oh.
Yeah.
That strengthens... Like, you showed 2 Overwatch games.
Not true. They showed an Overwatch and a Destiny.
Well, the Destiny Overwatch game.
It's not Destiny. Just because the movement looks like it's Overwatch. It's Overwatch. Yeah, I got to give this a C-, and Astro Bot kept it from being in the Ds. Like, that was... I'll care more about these Chinese and Korean super games when I can be confident they're real. When I can be confident they aren't going to show these trailers and then ship something like Hellblade 2. Where you're walking through the prettiest hallway for 5 hours. Like, Astro Bot looks incredible, but that's like the only thing that fired any neurons. Except for Monster Hunter, but I'm scared that game's going to be a 30 even on PS5 Pro.
I bet it has like a mode. I bet it has a 60 mode. Generally speaking, Capcom understands the importance of that. But then again, you know, they just shipped Dragon's Dogma 2.
When World came out, like, I don't think there was like any CPU on the market that could get it to 60.
It was 40.
It's so gay smooth. Yeah, now that we're not streaming, the frame pacing isn't an issue.
Huh.
Now that rather we're not watching a stream.
Right, watching it live.
For anyone who doesn't get the distinction. Yeah, that was just one of those unforeseeable technical problems because I watched an Ethan Chabowski video before this and it ran fine. For some reason, that being streamed to us caused the whole thing to play back choppy. That's real weird. Anyways, I'm there with Aggro. I'd give this a B- just because the Astro Bot thing looks so strong. Weirdly enough, I'm really interested in Concord, but I don't know the price or the paradigm.
Yeah, that game's gonna live and die on its price. I am hoping, even if it was 70, conceived at 70, they are fucking smart enough to realize, hey, look at Helldivers, this shit needs to be 40.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think if it ships at 70, it is fucking dead. Like, it is stone dead from the start. It has no chance.
Yeah, I think it launching on PC at the same time is a good sign for it, where it could be just completely learning the lessons that Helldivers established of, hey, multiplayer only, don't make it 70.
Yeah.
Don't make it 60. Make it 40.
But
I can hope.
But the fact that they added that, and we have these unbelievably high fidelity vignettes showing the characters.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I have a sinking feeling this shit's gonna be 70. And then they're gonna be like, it didn't sell 5 million copies like we needed it to. Shocker.
This thing we overpriced didn't sell well enough. If only there's something we could do.
I don't think we can't solve this. This math is impossible.
This is such a disaster. I can't believe the PS5, which we have not price dropped in 3.5 years, failed to meet its sales goals. And then Concord, a $70 multiplayer only game, failed to meet its sales goals. How could only both of these things happen? If only there was a common thread, but there's just not.
Apparently Astro Bot's gonna have over 50 levels.
Oh, good.
That's apparently
if they're
what's
the
hidden.
size of the levels that were in the original, that's a shitload.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that game is gunning for the very top of my game of the year list already.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to beat.
Man, this really does, like, Concord really does look ludicrously high-end. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a game that looks that ludicrously high-end. Like, that environmental art is insanely high fidelity. Like, when my first thought when I look at it is, how is this sustainable?
Right.
But seriously, I legit want to see how this looks on a PC from 6 years ago, because I was really floored when I finally saw Helldivers on a like 2000 series GPU, and I was like, oof. This is hey, maybe support DLSS so it doesn't look like this. God, yeah, if this is $70, it's so done. It's literally gonna be like, if this is a $70 game.
So much of this presentation was this game.
It did get 2 segments back to back.
Yeah.
But yeah, if this is $70, it's literally going to be, you might as well have someone at Sony coming out calling it hobby grade enthusiast. Because it's just going to bomb as though Randy Pitchford backed it, or as though Cliffy B backed it. It's going to be very nostalgic for 8th gen in that moment. But it's got a really cool aesthetic. It clearly has a lot of characters. I'm really interested because its game feel is so directly one-to-one with Destiny's. That's kind of nutty. It's gonna go radical heights. Yeah, that's what the Cliffy B line was about. Of like, oh boy, $70. I don't know if anyone's lining up for that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty positive coming out of the phone. It says something that the low points are. They talked about God of War getting a PC port and the Until Dawn remake.
Right, 2 things that just patently should not have been here.
Yeah, it's a real confusing thing of like, the state of play, generally speaking, is aimed at people very specifically who have the PS5, who are tapped in. So the thought of talking about the PC port of a game from years ago is really weird. That's a strange thing to fill this segment with. Silent Hill 2 wasn't a low point? No. What are you talking about?
I'm so fucking excited for that game. I am so excited to see how they fucked it up. I've been so excited since I played Silent Hill 2. It's like, guys, you decided to remake the least remakeable game of all time. It's one of those ones where you could, even just updating the visuals and keeping every other single thing identical like a Yakuza Kiwami, still failed. You still can't do that. It still doesn't work.
People are saying that Until Dawn is this fall, so at least we don't have to see that many state of plays from here on out that are, please be excited for a remake of a game we shouldn't have remade that looked virtually as good as this already.
Right, it's like if you played those 2 footage of the new game and the old game next to each other, I don't think anyone would know which is which.
Flop, swap, flop, swap.
No.
Doesn't that game not pause because you're supposed to be making decisions really quickly?
Playing both at the same time.
Oh, and then they just flop and swap the streams.
I want to see them side by side.
I think you can probably pause outside of the decision.
Okay.
So, Dan, you want to hear some good news from the Marvelous thing that nobody covered at all because
Sure.
the Sony thing was happening?
Yeah.
So that Hiro Mashima fairy tale author RPG, Project Magia, they showed last year. It's now called Farmagia. It's a farming RPG, and it's out this year.
Hell yeah, man!
Can't wait to dig my toes into that fertile soil.
Will we get the third year in a row where Dan's top 10 has a farming RPG on it?
That would be really good.
2022 was Harvestella. Last year was Silent Hope.
Hell yeah.
God, I need to play Silent Hope just to have context for who is the king of vegetables.
We have to solve the puzzle.
Okay, so it looks like this is the English one. Let me just check. I want to skim it real quick.
Yeah, why not?
I'm skimming it right now. It's
Ooh.
light.
Ooh. Ooh. So the fairy tale artist, huh? Can't tell.
No, it's impossible to tell.
No way to know.
People are like, why are you keeping up with the Commodore? I guess we can hear how it sounds. I guess.
Oh, I should have watched an English one, so it might not be in 2024 for America.
Man, since they're doing this full Astro Bot game, I really hope after that they get to move on. Like, either revive Ape Escape or do a brand new IP. Like, I feel like with a lot of things, since Sackboy was successful, they're like, what if we have Thing that is a generic thing to put a skin over instead of having like actual characters? There's just something about that that never rubs me the right way.
Well, that's not really what happened with them because they were the built-in PS4 game. So it was just their tiny robots that live in your PS4. And then there was the second game that still wasn't really that. It was only when it was the PS5 launch game that they were like, oh, just shove these Sony characters in because it's a celebration of PlayStation. And really, these are the only two examples.
Right, it's just that it feels like since Sackboy, they've had that sort of aesthetic, like the generic, like almost characterless creature.
One moment.
Like Mon Nation, Sackboy, and Astro Bot are just...
Wow, that's loud. The Silent Hill thing starting. I guess we can check that out instead. God, that is loud. Do not use YouTube Premiere.
The YouTube Premiere thing is always so much louder than anything on the platform.
It's fine. I got all the important info from Brett from the Marvelous Showcase.
Okay. But yeah, Astro Bot's Genesis wasn't that. It was only converted to that for the PS5 launch thing. And Mod Nation Racers 1 happened once. Forever ago, and it's dead in the earth for 16 years or something.
Right, it's just, it feels like that's every time we see a mascot character is now a amorphous thing like that.
What are you talking about? Aloy's right over there.
She is not a mascot character.
Aggro, is Aloy a mascot character?
I mean, I saw a statue of her on my timeline today, so...
Sony file. They're as bad as Disney now, so I got confused. Sony seems to labor under the delusion she is.
They would very much like for their brand to be represented by characters like that. They would like that game to be popular enough for that to be a thing.
World-renowned and beloved character Aloy.
Maybe we should give her an iconic hat.
That's what they should have done. I don't know what they were thinking. Definitely not a jacket, though. No one would recognize that.
No one would recognize their jacket.
Who the fuck are you? Takes off jacket. Oh my god! If only your jacket was more iconic. Bob, how long until we break down as a channel where, like, here's the Watch Dogs death stream?
At least the first one I think is doable. I think it's like 11 hours, maybe 15.
I bet it's like 18. I know that once we get to the second one. Oh, hey, I need to put this in the spreadsheet. This counts as a summer game event.
Of course it does.
I thought you can probably save some time and write the 6th letter of the alphabet 4 times.
Okay, there we go. We'll notify you, Chad, if it goes up from there.
I'm really afraid this is gonna hold on this for 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they did last year.
I gotta pee. Have fun. They need to.
If they show Project F at all, if they give us any insight into what it is, regardless of what it is, like I'm fine with it being a visual novel. They give us any insight into it, it escapes being an F.
Yeah, I feel like there's no way we get out of this without seeing like something actual substantial about what that game is. Like, why would you do one again after 2 years if you didn't have anything to talk about with the actual next entry in the series?
Like, there's 2 of them out in the wild right now, right? There's Project F and there's something with town in the name?
Yes.
You mean ones that are announced that are coming up?
Just Silent Hill projects that we know about.
Okay. Because there's like 4. Because we got Silent Hill 2, we got that weird thing that they showed.
Show that died.
Yeah, the Twitch stream show. That weird thing that was advertised was a radio. I don't know exactly what that one is. And then the F. I feel like there's even another one. Yeah, I think Townfall is the weird radio one. It's going great, Dan. Just hurry on back. They're going to show a Twin Peaks soon. The little guy's dancing.
I feel like this music sounds like the first 4 measures before a new metal or a rap rock song starts. Like the synth is going to drop in any minute now.
Now I'm like, yeah, I guess you could turn some Silent Hill title songs into that. I don't see why not.
I mean, having not played Silent Hill 2, is it not just Linkin Park's Reanimated the whole way through?
Unfortunately, they only play Linkin Park when you let it sit on the title screen too long. Otherwise, the rest of the game just doesn't have Linkin Park in it. People are saying this is the good ending for Silent Hill 1 song. Neat.
Maybe because that Metal Gear Master Collection came out before Delta. Which it's been over a year since we've heard from that, hasn't it? But that's not important. Maybe they'll announce a collection.
Maybe. It feels
like they were doing that. They said they were doing that.
We're here to announce a collection. Silent Hill fans explode. They announce a game, a DS Castlevania collection. I'm like, ha!
Yes!
I mean, I'd be instant C, no matter how bad the rest of it is.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I thought you were gonna say a collection of all the dog shit ones nobody likes, and I'd still clap because like stream fodder.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely.
Me and Dan doing the Predator handshake over not having to buy Downpour for $60 because it's a disc-only back-to-back game.
Yeah.
You ready for the Downpour Homecoming flop swap?
At least we don't have to have the Way Forward game in there.
I think you need to do the Silent Hill 2 remake Downpour flop swap.
So wait, which 2 games?
Silent Hill 2 remake and Silent Hill Downpour.
Oh my god, what? Oh my god.
Mine was predicated on the one time we called it home pour or downcoming.
Yeah, that was the big thing with the Super Best Friends kept accidentally doing because they played them both. Downpour and Homecoming, they just kept calling it Downcoming.
That's really good. I just did that once trying to remember the fucking name on a stream.
Oh, we got 5 minutes. I will be right back.
Oh, cool. That's right. I need ice for my drink. It's not cold enough and I'm a baby.
So Dan mentioned Castlevania. It got me thinking. Konami's like, all right, we finally figured out how to use this property. Cross these characters over into other games. The people love when that happens. So you're now going to get to play the entire Silent Hill series as Leon Belmont.
So I'm confused. Is the good ending of Silent Hill the one where they do the ground maw? Homecoming is poor man's god hand. Jesus, what a sentence. Have Aggro play the Silent Hill 2 remake without having seen the original for science.
No.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to do it, but that sounds like a mean thing to do to a person.
Yeah, to me.
I think it would be very funny.
I was considering doing that, but after actually playing Silent Hill 2, I'm like, no, it's not worth ruining Silent Hill 2 for the comedy factor of only playing the shitty remake.
Hey, Aggro, what if it's worth it to do that to Silent Hill 2 for the comedy factor of ruining the original?
That's... I'm trying to decide how to respond to a hypothetical that's, yeah, but what if it was, though?
Yeah, this is like that Onion article. Like, all this will massively destabilize the Middle East and have ramifications for decades to come. First, no, it won't.
Yes, that one's really good.
I didn't expect the mandolin to drop in at this point.
This is the song from Silent Hill 2.
Does that game start in an Italian restaurant?
No, it doesn't. Oh, is it Silent Hill 1? If it's 1, I don't know why I know it so well. Why have I listened to the theme song of Silent Hill 1 as much as I have?
Huh. Pretty good staring out a window music.
Yeah?
I haven't been staring out of too many windows, I don't think.
Standing up in a rowboat in the middle of a creek, staring into the middle distance.
It's a great part of Silent Hill 2.
With a checkered tablecloth and a basket of bread.
No, that part was way worse.
As we move into the 007 leitmotif.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, I wonder if we'll see the IO Interactive James Bond game this year.
It feels like it's been long enough, doesn't it?
Let me make sure that wasn't just like 1 year ago, and then there's no chance.
Right. It feels like it was more than 1 year, but who knows?
I think that was 2023. But who knows?
This text choice isn't working too well.
Yeah? What about over here where it's a little bit brighter? Is that...
No, that's still not doing it. It's like...
No?
It's I see the middle number, but not the ones around it at all. Like the 2. I can make that out sometimes.
but it's a cool smoky effect. Are you not impressed?
Of course, it's only 1080.
Oh, it was announced in 2020.
No way. What?
Yeah, I thought it was a long time ago.
It was announced in November 2020. Project 007.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Silent.
サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。前回は
We're shadow dropping another bad free game.
Yes!
今
回はサイレントヒル2についての情報にフォーカスした第2回目のサイレントヒルトランスミッションとなります。
Oh, is it going to be a deep dive on the remake?
Oh my god, really? Yeah, we just saw the trailer. We don't need that.
And it looks good, right? Because it was 4K.
別のゲームプレイ映像をご覧いただきたいと思います。それではこちらをどうぞ。
I like that we did all of this stream setup for the layout, and not once did we think, should we get rid of our friend from Time Crisis?
No.
No, he's just here with us. He didn't even get
smaller. Is that not part of the GigaBoots logo?
Man,
well, I mean,
all these buzzy, buzzwordy accolades sure can be taken another way.
Faithfully remade in the original vision.
This whole town was our special place.
You know, there's an argument to be made that you shouldn't do projects like this because
someday.
Why are the subtitles not here for this, but the subtitles are there for the subtitled part? I don't know.
When something's being made, it's just a project, and then if you remake it, it has to be treated like the sacred texts.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. Is she really alive?
He's doing the spine walk.
Something tells me he's not going to combo any dudes, though.
You don't know that?
Yeah, no, there's a high possibility.
Oh, is that ray trace reflection of water?
What is this?
This is a horror game, says James, looking at the singular blood stain in the street.
Jim Ryan sitting at home right now watching this trailer thinking this really needs to be remade.
Yeah, it's high fidelity, but it's not the highest.
Could be higher.
Yeah, would you say this looks around like that new Alone in the Dark?
No, I would actually say this is remarkably better. I was just sitting here thinking, because a lot of this isn't a 1080p stream, which makes it hard to see. But I was literally sitting here looking at this thinking, man, this looks a lot better than Hellblade 2 did. And that got a lot of excuses from people of, well, it's so cinematic and high fidelity.
And you don't understand. Hellblade doesn't need to look good. It just has to have insanely high visual fidelity on the character models and nothing else.
All right.
So when you go to photo mode, it looks good.
James will have to tackle new enemies, like the letter from the IRS.
Can he outlast the Silent Hill?
That's already wrong. Those things don't spit on you, they cough on you because disease.
Well, you could spread disease via projectile vomiting too, I suppose.
Oh, look, red damage vignetting.
Well, yeah, otherwise I wouldn't know if James was hurt.
Carries into the next game. This looks, wow, this is just saying.
It looks so fucking bad, dude. The funny thing is, really, they tried. Like, it's animated, it's got a fog effect to it even. But it's just like, what gen is it?
Yeah.
This is some 7th gen shit right here. Oh, thank God. I thought a character was going to hold a thing in this game and you wouldn't be able to move the stick to rotate their wrist.
It wouldn't be next gen if that wasn't the case.
I'm so fucking excited for this to come out.
I don't understand. We've seen this much gameplay and he has not checked 30 doors yet.
Yeah, right now,
not even checked one.
It barely seems inspired by Silent Hill 2.
I feel like we lost a second there.
We have to head on over to Bar Neely Sclopio Poplio. Oh, no. Oh, that's fancy. That's a fancy fade.
What you got there?
None of your business.
The faces in
You
this
didn't love Mary
fight some of
anyway.
the time.
Uh-huh.
Wait!
Why does he look like Lemmy who just woke up? The kid runs up and he's just like,
All right, now we can do it. We can check the doors.
there are a lot of doors in
Where
here.
did she go?
We're gonna have to split up and check them all.
Let's look around.
So excited for each door check to have a gigantic animation. Well, we got a lot of doors.
Yeah.
This is not looking nearly shitty enough
This
for
place
Silent
feels
Hill Hospital.
so empty. More than the other places we've been.
It opened. This isn't Silent
The gameplay
Why is it
demo.
daylight outside?
Right? There's a lot of fresh air and bright sunshine.
I'm not. I know this is hedging close to those guys who are like, why does Cyberpunk have daylight? You can't be Cyberpunk if there's sunshine. But I actually kind of feel that about Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Where would the lighting come from if it was overcast? Maybe you shouldn't give a shit about that.
They should have had the gameplay demo. He walks into this building and then it does a super cut of him trying to open doors like 10 times in a row and then he finds the one that works.
It's a quality of life feature. You just hold circle to teleport to the only open door in this whole fucking building.
It's truly a testament to the PS2's power that this is very similar to Silent Hill 2 in that it's walking around and nothing happening. But this just seems so boring in comparison.
Wait!
Oh, it's really
It's
spooky.
okay. We don't want to hurt you.
God damn it.
Now go into one of the fuck rooms where there's like 7 nurses. Using a gun on a nurse, amateur move, you can take all of them with the pipe. You better be able to take all of them with the pipe in this remake.
You're gonna be like, you better be able to take them all with the pipe, and then he's gonna do the Marvel 3 style launcher, and you're gonna regret those words.
No, that would be that would be better than not being able to take them with the pipe. I would rather have James Sunderland do summoned pipes like Virgil than
And
not be able to take them with the pipe.
He calls out his weapon changes like they're stances for Dante.
See, we're going with Last of Us style, hitting them with stick.
Yeah, of course.
I forget which of those shitty Silent Hills has like the weird combo battle system. I feel like that's the one you should flop swap with this.
I think it was Downpour.
Yeah, I think that's Downpour, but I'm not positive. Homecoming? God damn it!
Really?
See? This is why we need the Homepour stream. So that way we can play both and go, I don't know which one was which.
Right.
We will now talk about them both like they're one thing.
He's walking by all these doors, Dan. What's he doing? He's not even playing Silent Hill.
We're going to look at his forehead. He's going to have the third eye.
What if all the unlocked doors are cracked slightly now?
Huh.
That's not the same game and they failed.
Nope. That was a syringe. I have HIV. Are we gonna unlock something with that?
Oh, that I think you pull something out of the shower drain with that.
Yeah, you like mix it with something and then you can.
Hello.
Okay. This is Garth Marenghi's dark place.
Right? I mean, this game is. I don't know why, but I'm just imagining like this version of Silent Hill 2 is the version that Alan Wake wrote.
You know what? Just play the whole game through that lens. You'll have a good time.
Is that guy on Cameo?
I don't think so. Also, Alan Wake has a different voice actor than the actual physical actor. I don't know.
Yeah, what was his character's name in Control? Doctor something?
Matthew Peretta is the actual actor's name, I believe.
Hey, yeah, there's a drain.
Hey! You're really bad at this, dude. This is an example of how a player might miss. I don't know. This seems hyperbolistic. The rumors of my bad aim have been greatly exaggerated.
What game does that stomp remind me of?
Dead Space.
That's it.
In original Silent Hill 2, it's just it's a weird little weirdly limp kick, but it instantly kills any enemy you do it to that's on the ground at all.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It looks like a kick as limp as the end of a Solid Snakes combo or Naked Snakes combo in MGS3.
And how do you know about Mary?
It's limper than that.
She was your buddy, wasn't she?
We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Fine, don't believe me. See if I care. Hey, let go.
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't.
Does it seem like that they're trying to duplicate the awkwardness of the original?
Stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine.
It does seem a little bit like they're going for that, which is, yeah, what they should
Something I
do.
gotta get.
Laura.
It's important.
What is it?
A letter.
So they put it up on Steam already. This game.
Yeah.
Like for pre-order.
Okay.
And if you get the deluxe edition, you get it 48 hours early.
What?
If you get the standard edition and pre-order it, you get the dog from the secret ending's head as a mask. And hilariously, the deluxe edition's like, also you can wear the pyramid head hat. And I'm like, guys.
Guys. Why are you taking? Yeah, why are you? Why are you doing the Ubisoft stuff or Silent Hill 2 remake?
Do you get like a mask that looks like that dog, or are you wearing that dog's head as a mask?
It is a mask that looks like that dog.
Damn it! Because the other way would be definitely the way to approach getting trapped in Silent Hill.
I agree.
That early access shit is just an easy way
to make money on FOMO.
Well, not just that, it ensures that the first couple of days of people talking about your game is all positive because only Marks buy those.
This game is weirdly, unsettlingly high fidelity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the Bloober team could put this together.
Same. Frankly, there must have been a lot of Sony assistants. Holy shit, I didn't realize that's what boss that was.
Yeah, that's why Sony's going to decapitate them the second it doesn't sell enough.
So, for anyone who wanted to see, here's...
My God, come on.
Wait, is that made with cardboard?
Oh, that is some Dead Rising shit.
Dude, it's made out of a pizza box. It's got...
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
That's really good.
That's the crazier one now.
That's funny as
真の
shit.
サイコロジカルホラーで
The
あり
pizza box is
シリ
good
ーズ
though.
最高傑作として評されたサイレントヒル2のストーリー
Thank you for the subtitles and
本作
subtitles.
ではよりその世界観に没頭できるように
pre-recorded.
ゲームデザインやユーザー体験を強化
Konami
して
doesn't
い
give a
ま
shit
す
about that.
そしてすでに発表いたしました通り発売日は10月8日です
So I guess we know when force feedback's coming back.
Steam でリリースされます
No.
またプレイステーションストアと Steam にて本日から予約の受付を開始していますこれからご紹介する事前予約特
Fine,
典
I'll
などもご
buy
確
the
認いただ
digital
きアク
deluxe
セス
that
して
gives
み
me
てくだ
2
さい
days of early
ではこ
access
こからは
so we can
商品
get
ラ
it
インナッ
out
プのご
within
紹介
3
です
days of the game coming out.
本作のスタンダードエディションを
Oh, and the
事前予
rabbit?
約していただ
That's
くことで
weird. Only on PlayStation 5. That's why it wasn't in the other image because that was
そし
Steam.
てプレイステーション5ゲーム
Man, that sure.
3 though?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That sure is the wrong Silent Hill.
I mean, Silent Hill 3 had tons of the assets from 2, so I assumed that the plan was probably always to remake 3 afterwards,
デジタルアートブック
even if it's at a
サウ
smaller
ンドトラ
scale.
ックそしてピラミッドヘッドのマスクが
Please do
含ま
not
れます
remake Silent Hill
アー
3.
トブックは
They're
コンセプトアーティストの
Unless you do
伊藤正宏さんがデザインした
massive overhauling.
フィーチャーのほか
Unless this
登場
bombs,
するキャ
they're
ラクター
like
や
actually
様々なロ
bombs.
ケーションの
They're
コンセプトアート
gonna.
が
Because they're looking over at Capcom and they're like,
ま
why aren't we doing this?
たサウンドトラックは今
You
回
know,
の
you could
原
just,
作
hey,
と
we
同じ
made
よう
Silent
に
Hill. We could
山岡
make a
明
new
さ
one.
んが手掛けており
So we made the city.
Well, they're doing them
原
both,
作のアレンジ
but
版のほか
you know,
Yeah, they
obviously
have
they're not borrowing the city. Well, I mean, they could, but I don't know. Do
Yeah,
they
you shouldn't do
trust
that for
Bloober
Project F.
immediately
Yeah,
to
no.
make a new Silent?
That's true. They shouldn't do that either.
そしてデラックスエディショ
Just
ンも
use all those
事前
high
予約して
fidelity
いただく
assets to make an
ことで
extraction shooter
特典
themed
として
after
ミラの
Silent
マ
Hill.
スクとプレイステーション
Wow, we're
acting like
going full
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
I mean, Metal Gear Survive
さらに
exists.
特別な特典
That
として
to
いち
like,
早くサイレントヒル
if this
2を楽しん
bombs,
でいた
they
だ
could
くこと
very
が
well
で
be
き
like,
る
here's the
48
Silent
時
Hill
間の先
roguelike
行アクセ
using
ス
the
権をプレゼ
assets
ント
of
い
the
たしま
Silent
す
Hill 2 remake.
I'm just glad Way Forward's getting work.
How fucking good would a Division game be if halfway through it's Silent Hilled your
世
ass?
界観を丸ごと楽しんでいた
That
だ
might
け
be
る
Game of the
デラ
Year.
ックスエディションの事前予
Wouldn't
約
that
がおすす
literally
め
be
です
Jacob's Ladder?
皆様ぜひご予約
Like
の
it
上
would
発売をお待
explicitly
ちくだ
just
さ
be
い
Jacob's Ladder.
さて、コナミ
Maybe
と
that's
ゲーム開
okay.
発会社である
Oh.
ブルーバーチームがタッグ
Bloober team will talk directly to us.
Please, please,
ブルーバーチ
please,
ームのスタッ
please,
フからメッ
please,
セージ映像を受け取っています
please, please.
こちらをご覧ください
We
They
have to
dubbed
human
them.
ourselves. We have to humanize
very
ourselves
excited
to
for
you
people
before
to
this
play
fucking
this
game
game.
comes
There's
out.
no one aspect that I could say that I want people to experience because I want people to experience all of it. It's such a journey. It's such a big part of our lives, and I just want people to be able to see it.
What if you were in a foggy town
Was
and your
that
wife
it?
was
I think
big,
the biggest change that we've
like
had
the size of a building?
I don't think you've played the game.
No, I have a vision.
To still retain the familiarity of the game that player remembers from.
Yeah, she got a disease that made her
Our goal
gigantic.
from the very beginning was to maintain the game's atmosphere while modernizing the gameplay to make it
Yeah, me too, bitch. Shut up. Skateboards.
In the remake, the story remains largely
When
the
she
same.
became 30
However,
stories
with the
tall, it
magic of
affected our
modern
sex
technology, we were
life.
able to expand on some of its aspects. The hardware
Would you like to
was
explain
designed
how?
We want
No.
to
I
have
drew
as
this
possible,
comic about it.
to the original game, but also we want players
I
to
lost
feel
my wife, but
satisfaction
got
while
hundreds
playing,
of thousands of Twitter
remembering
followers.
that we need to fit in horror genre standards.
It's really weird that I'm starting to think, is this going to be the highest fidelity game that ships this year?
You as a designer have much
I don't know if it looks as high fidelity as that shooter we just saw.
Yeah, Concord was
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fucking
true.
crazy with its cutscenes.
Yeah.
That being said, it's a chance for us to expand this world, to show the players new elements that were previously inaccessible, and just make this game richer.
The main thing that requires rethinking was the fog, because it was called classic in the original game, and it's a veil that covers the world and makes the player to feel even more isolated.
New technologies gives us a chance to do things that were not possible during the earlier generations of video games. For narrative, this is very visible in facial expressions. We can tell so much.
Oh, don't say those exact things you just said. Oh.
Look, I'm just glad she didn't lead into it's the power of AI.
From the beginning of the game and sections in Brookhaven Hospital.
I'm very excited to cut this shit into the force feedback episode like it's literally half in the back.
James is not used to fighting, so his arsenal of attacks is limited. Adapting your approach to the situation will be the key to success. However, your playing style, among other things, determines what ending you will discover.
本当にサイレントヒル2を大好きな人たちがこのリメイクに関わっています。細部までこだわって作ってい
They're
ますので
such great fans of Silent Hill 2 that the only way to criticize the game would be an even more toxic fan of Silent Hill 2. You wouldn't want to do that, would you?
Oh no, I'm willing to take on that burden so others don't have to. I'm a hero, actually.
So I'm Luke Roberts, and I'm playing James Sunderland in the remake of Silent Hill 2.
He just grabs the microphone and is like, the original's a conspiracy theorist, he's crazy, love me, love me!
When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original.
When playing these characters,
Not the original actor, though.
That I paid most attention
don't respect him at all.
Was the original game.
So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who.
It's really fucked up seeing this dude's face and now getting why James looks like that.
Yeah, no, it does like, oh, it's just his face, so that would do it.
Yeah.
State. So it's very interesting charting his journey.
This one, we're trying to honor something.
I can't get
that's
enough of
already been
people
made.
editing the new
So it's
James
not
Sunderland into
me
being
creating
Lemmy
something,
waking
it's
up.
been
Because I've seen it twice now and it's fucking hilarious every time.
Very important. And the team at Bloober were very keen to create an incredible atmosphere for the gamers.
I do believe that this
For the
will be
gamers?
trying its very best to capture and recapture the atmosphere, the vibe, and the story, and sometimes like
Aggro, I
literal
don't know that you
words
have enough
and moments of the original.
time to play the original and the remake. You should just play the remake.
Yeah, who has 12 hours?
No one. Especially not Aggro. He's got so many Trails games to play.
That's true.
期待していただければと思います。ゲームについての情報はここまでとなります。続いては映画「リターントゥサイレン
Oh
ト
my
ヒル」
God,
の
yes.
最新情報が届いております。ご覧ください。
Show F, you fox?
No.
I came to adapt Silent Hill 2 with respect and passion. It's an act of passion for me. I consider that the four first games are a masterpiece, very modern and
Only
very
really
transgressive piece of art. The second game is.
I'm sure 4 is great. We just don't know.
That's true.
Sunderland. He has
I should
lost
actually
his
play.
beloved bride, and he decided.
Oh my
to go
God,
back to
yes!
Sunderland.
Oh, I'm so there. The instant this is available to watch, I am there.
And he's going through all this circle of
Please.
life to find
Yes!
somewhere a truth about himself. This film had
We are
an
so
emotional
lucky,
level to the
gamers.
horror, and
Most people
certainly
who enjoy movies have only gotten 1 or 2 shot-for-shot remakes of a classic film that were just, why did you make this? We got a game and a movie that are both that for Silent Hill 2 at the same time!
into the
Yeah, it's kind of insane.
The first production design of
Oh
Silent
my
Hill
God.
was a big thing. I remember that all my energy was on it. And on this one, I had the great surprise to realize that the people who were going to help me on the production design, but also on the makeup, but also on the costume, but also on
Oh my God, they're editing the fog in laser.
in front of me, very
Oh my God, get a fog machine.
It'll look great.
Get a fog machine, please.
Enthusiasm that I met in this film
never,
to
not
create
even
that
once.
strange world of Silent Hill was quite unexpected. I was
Okay, you have a scene that needs 26 nurses?
Yeah, of
And in
course.
fact,
You gotta go big. It's a movie.
I didn't have to because there was a 2.0
Oh, thank God, they
generation of
have
Silent
actual
Hill,
fog.
and that helped me a lot. And I think that the level of
Yeah, it's gonna be foggy when he's in the woods and walking up to Silent Hill, and then Silent Hill will have no fog.
Right.
the film and the game. So that's very gratifying and very emotional somewhere.
Christoph is really faithful and respectful to Silent Hill, and that's why Konami has always been really supportive.
We are working on their property, and we are working on their, let's say, the world treasure. I kept one of the main ideas of the first film, which is that
James walks up to a fucking neon sign on a building that says whorehouse. And then he looks slightly to the right, and it's a neon sign in a building that says building full of my 30-foot tall wife for some reason.
They have created a level of
this is hard.
and harmony into the monstrosity of these things, which I think is actually very disturbing.
But the footage is backwards.
Akira Yamaoka is not only the composer of the first 4 original games of the franchise, he was also the producer and the director of the game. So Akira Yamaoka, through his music, has given to the game more than just the sound. He gave the soul of the game. And I have a great knowledge about soundtrack, but I don't know any other music which could be...
And this is a really long featurette for the movie.
Yes,
they are not going to show Project F at all, are they?
That's very important for me, because I'm working on his creation. I never thought God that. It's exactly like adapting a great book. It's
the James Sunderland they got. It's so funny.
Yes.
It's like you made him like not trying to insult how the actor looks, but the way they dressed him and the way his hair is, you made him just an obvious dirtbag. Like
the job mission accomplished.
No, because they're betraying it up front. Fair. You need to not look at James Sunderland and instantly know.
Yes, merchandise!
Finally, that's what we come here for.
I hope there's a Garfield James Sunderland toy.
Bob, there's a Detroit Red Beer. Stop calling it that, by like
this is getting embarrassing. I have no idea why they are doing this. Like, they must be so stubborn.
Option parts, great knife, great spear.
Great spear, great knife. Yeah! Clearly, we should just play through the remake and try to get that ending right off the bat.
I don't think you even can. Like, isn't
maybe
it
they'll change that.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think they will. I'm willing to bet more that it won't even be in the game. Than they can, like,
they're putting this. They put it as a pre-order bonus and this. There's no way it is not in that game.
Oh, is that $200?
Nice. Wow, based on the famous coins that were in some puzzle of the game I don't fucking remember.
I remember the puzzle. Not a highlight of the game.
I don't, like, I half remember the puzzle, and it's like, that was not...
That was how we finally got to get out of the apartment. So
yes.
Thank God.
But glad it was there, glad to get out, however.
Okay, I don't
Okay, you
know.
guys.
What is
You're
this?
making shit up that was in this game now.
Yeah, I don't remember where this was at all.
What?
Does anyone on Earth remember this?
No.
The fucking box key card in the hospital? Oh, hey, more Silent Hill 3.
They're fucking remaking 3 after this, if this does not at like crater.
Oh, one moment.
Ooh.
One moment,
Yeah,
how
get
much?
on it, Dan.
How much?
Kind of like a Jin Kari thing going on the inside.
Little bit, yeah. Mysterious, cool. That's, yeah. Weird that this looks like his jacket, unlike that guy in the movie. Who just looks like a weird greaser. Like, he had a leather jacket, and his hair was like...
They didn't price that. They didn't tell us.
Yeah, because it's a jacket for a Japanese thing, so it's going to be $800.
It is going to be like...
Although the
easily
yen is
$300.
really weak now.
That's true. It's absurdly weak.
I actually thought I said Burger King down there on that Happy Burger sign.
See, there's our free reveal. You can do that.
What are we moving on to?
250万以上のダウンロードをいただいており、 これまで
months
のサイレントヒルシリーズのテ
Yeah,
ーマを
well,
踏襲
nobody
しつつ、
played it, and the people who
現代
did
に生きる
didn't
人
like
々へ
it.
のメッセージを盛り込んだ短編作品です。
Really
こ
spoke
れ
to the
までの
kids.
サイレントヒルシリーズから独立し
They
た
should
作
have
品として
just literally
遊んでい
said
ただけま
that.
すので、ぜひプレイ
I
して
would
みて
say
く
it
ださい。
isn't enjoyable for
そして
anybody.
そのサイレントヒルザショートメッセージからも魅力的な
Show
グッズが登場
F,
いたし
you
ます
fucks!
月光より桜
Wait, you're making toys for that?
You're an idiot.
Wow.
コンセプトアーティスト伊藤正弘氏の完全監修を経て
I mean, like,
Oh, that thing can be called blank head, but not pyramid head.
You're being punished.
How about you go fuck yourself?
And Chris Wolfhart with the noose making the face from the first trailer.
体のラインや足の造形にも細心の注意が払われています。
No, I'm making the face
続いて
James
は
made
サ
when
イレント
he...
ヒルザショートメッセージオリジナルサウンドトラックです。サイレントヒルシリーズを手掛けてきた山岡明氏が全楽曲の制作を行っています。80曲以上の大ボリュームの中にはゲームに入れられなかった未公開楽曲も収録されてお
That's cool. I'm
り、
really happy
フ
for
ァン
you.
必聴のアルバムになっています。現在、
What the
Spotify や Apple
There's so
Music などの
much.
各種音楽ダウンロー
Just
ドサービ
extra
ス、
content
スト
for
リーミ
this
ングサービ
tiny
ス
little
で配
hour
信中
long
です。
game
They
they
must have
made.
80
expected that to
tracks.
pop off a
皆さん
lot
いかが
more
でした
than
でしょう
they...
か？
No.
サイレントヒルシリーズの世界観を表現したグッズをぜひお買い求めください。
Okay, Bob. He said it was perfect, which means when I get it for our friend
Okay,
Fake
talk about
Aggro, he
it
better
more.
appreciate it.
Yes.
I'm like, it's Sakura Head. You know Sakura Head.
10月8日発売。
He would never let me in his house again.
開始となっております。
Maybe he loves that.
ぜ
We
ひ
don't
皆
know.
さんこの配
That
信の後
motherfucker
に
doesn't have a
チェックをお願い
PS5.
します。
Is that shit on any other platform?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, motherfucker, you better not be wrapping up.
No, they're wrapping up.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, that was it. It's Oops All Silent Hill 2 and product.
また
Right.
このサイレントヒルトランスミッション
Still,
では
You had
it
two other
was
Silent Hill projects.
it was worth watching this just to see that movie. Yeah, I'm so excited.
続報を楽しみにしていてください。本日はご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
Death.
Yeah, why'd you do this? Why did you do this?
I'm gonna upgrade my score.
Yeah,
Because
you
it
got
had
this
the movie. I'm gonna upgrade my score to a D minus. Bob, are you
I think that it also I have to go as a D minus because F is there for something that's painful. This wasn't painful; it was just kind of boring.
Aggro, are we holding at an F?
Yeah, this meeting should have been an email. Just release that gameplay. Fuck you guys.
Yes.
Chris, are you still
Yeah,
holding?
I'm giving fuck this, F.
Apparently that jacket's only $120. Can you order it right now?
Yes, you can.
Incredible.
Great. I've been looking for a jacket to wear while I cheat on my wife.
There's a Hawaii. Okay, I found something you can get Eric. There's something you can get Eric. It's a Hawaiian shirt covered in Silent Hill 2 monsters.
Yeah, I was staring at that design before it cut away. I was like, ooh. Oh no, what size do I get?
Yeah, are they Japanese sizes or American sizes?
This is an American store, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Remember that time I ordered like the extra large
Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
hoodie,
May,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her hoodie. And then it came in, it was clearly nowhere near the correct size. Like that was just a clerical error.
Yeah, it like didn't even fit me.
It was extra large because it's a hoodie. I was like, I wanted to be baggy as fuck. Dan, can we just watch Core Raiders? No.
God. We're going to do a real podcast?
Yeah, we got to do a real podcast. You know, you say that, but David Cross isn't on Big Thing Dimension.
Oh my God,
he
was on that? Can we get David Cross?
He literally told them they should be doing anything else with their lives. He was like, you guys need to do something, I don't know, like charity, go hand out soup. And they're like, can we ask the homeless people questions like off of Korra? He's like, yeah, sure, do an exchange for that. That's perfect. I am eyeing this outfit. That's too funny. Then I could buy one for Fake Aggro. We could just walk around wearing it. It'd be really great. Someone in chat, we just still didn't watch all of Marvelous. Spiff says, I watched it instead of this. It was good.
I mean,
I'm gonna
it
skim
probably
Marvelous.
showed games.
I'm gonna skim Marvelous. Who would have
There's
thought
not
that the
a lot.
Marvelous thing was more worthwhile than Silent Hill 2, the conference? Oh, this man's digital.
Oh yeah, this is the exact same presentation style they used last year.
It's true. Fairy tale, huh? Fairy tale, huh?
God, it's
Fairy tale,
too
huh?
much. Jesus.
He has like 3 designs he likes, so they're going to be in every single thing he works on.
Understandable.
Go off, King.
Oh. What?
Oh, it's the new one.
Sort of. They show it and go, it's coming. Doesn't even have it. They don't even give it a name.
Yo, but that's a high fidelity cow.
It is a high fidelity cow.
It's looking good.
Toast would be so excited if she was here right now. But unfortunately, she got the Silent Hill 2 jacket and is now cheating on me. That is such a thick horse. Its legs are so fucking big.
Is he okay?
Yeah, please stop feeding this horse. It's gonna have a cardiac arrest. Yo, that's farming.
High fidelity farming.
You know, obviously I'm gonna have to say this again in a few minutes on Big Thing. Sushi Ben has kind of like visual novel meets Harvest Moon vibes to it, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's got that whole you came to the town, you're the new sheriff. It's pretty cool. He seems upset. He's like, what was that? What the fuck was it? Diligently under development. Okay, that's good. Excuse me. Oh, Bikuri Man. Bikuri Man. Okay, I'm sorry to all the Bikuri Man fans in chat.
Yeah, what's Bikuri Man?
It's Bikuri Man. Excuse me. Wait, one moment.
What are we doing here?
Marvelous Entertainment is making Pokemon Frienda, the arcade machine?
How? They scheduled this in a time slot for the US. Why are they even talking about this? That seems insane. Like, what time is it in Japan? I feel like it's probably
late. Or early?
Right, it might be like 9 a.m. or something.
If you go late enough, it becomes early.
Right?
So, chat rated the Silent Hill 2 extravaganza a super F, Bob. Would you?
Wow.
Aren't you surprised?
I'm so surprised. What a fucking weird thing. Right?
Sure, let's do that.
Maybe we don't bother doing that.
We made
Someone
Pokemon
laughs at
for
you while you play.
What do you? Why am I watching a UFO game of a fucking Harvest Moon cow?
I feel like there are better places to announce your Japanese exclusive arcade units.
Really weird that we just finished a Konami stream and it wasn't happening there.
Right?
Erotic pyramid head. Action. You have to whip Pyramid Head in the pachinko machine.
引き続きご覧ください。
ボート月夜の青い花。
I think we saw this
ちっちゃ
before.
な主人公ボーがさまざまな妖怪たちが住む世界。
Look tiny.
あやかしの10ゲーム。2023年のビットサミットで大賞を
Oh,
受
it's a
賞した
guitar.
本作。
And it's got a jagged mouth, and it's like rah,
Yeah,
rah, rah,
and
rah.
these are here only here because they're publishing them in Japan.
Oh, okay.
ムーンライト永遠の命を吸う男。
From the far-off land of America.
ファンタジー生活ゲーム。
Okay, yeah, Rim Factor. Yeah, Rim
では
Factor.
ここからは
Yeah, Rune Factory.
It'd be a shame if they were like, oh, that game's still coming.
Stop calling him I am so glad I pulled Podlords. Do not shoot us with this man edited to be Jinkaria next week. I will not remember how he looks. Anyways, let me get that subtitle out of the way. No reason. God damn it, Bob!
It's a good thing we watched this.
Who knows? There was a Jinkaria hiding here, and Chris was just trying to hog him all to himself. Oh, cool. Daps, bro.
This thing looked really neat. I hope they have a date here.
I have some unfortunate.
Yeah, I was like, there's literally no way.
Yeah.
This is pretty sick. Hey, remember when they showed a fucking Dynasty Warriors?
Working.
That was fucking great. That was crazy.
Are they allowed to do that?
I don't know. If you're able to make if you're allowed to make a Dynasty Warriors, that looks good. They haven't done that in a whole generation plus.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of combat.
Nobody told me the Dragon Kingdom has such cute cat girls. Actually, oh boy. Jesus!
Oh God!
Wow.
Beep beep. It's a sheep.
Our two character choices: pretty boy or prettier boy.
I would laugh so hard. They literally like choose your gender. Pretty boy, prettier boy.
はい、皆さん、女性が家具屋と言います。ですが、ここで世界と対話する役目でしたが、
They're both Earthmates.
In past titles, you play the role of an Earthmate. Excuse me. Have these games been about people fucking the Earth, and I didn't somehow notice that? I guess I've never gotten an ending.
What do you think roommates are?
Have you played Silent Hill 4? Plush Mayhem in chat says, that's just Legend of Mana gender choices, but with girl and butcher girl. It's so true.
新しい武器の追加です。これまでのルーンファクトリーで登場したおなじみの武器に加え、
New weapons like watering can. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
I love Marvelous games. I love Rune Factory and Story of Seasons and anything they're going to give me. However,
man, I guess it's Center and Conquer and the group that makes them.
New look at Daemon X Machina.
Wow.
Say it again, Bob. Say the line again. I hope they give us a date.
I'm not even going to bother this time.
Okay.
You beyond them.
Dan is the one who went too far with a look at.
I'm reading the text on the screen.
I would say he went a bit too far.
Yes, now that.
I wonder if we get a whole new set of classic Gundam voice actors.
Well, like after recent events, we cannot use the same two.
Right.
This music doesn't fit. So why don't you just play that theme song that sounded like the song in Isolation 119's trailer?
You're right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's sick as hell.
Yeah, that does look very cool.
That is real fucking cool.
Like
what a cool look.
With Soul Sacrifice or something?
Yeah.
Atlas ass mech suit.
No.
Anthem, not Atlas.
I was like, you know, it works. I mean, Nahobito has a little bit of the energy I'm seeing there. I don't know.
It makes me think of the you never see one moving, I don't think, but the giant Doom Slayer mechs from the new Doom games.
Oh yeah. Well, that's it for today's events, which means we're going to head on over to Big Think Dimension. So we will be back in just a moment.